Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching. Three news stories. Firstly, the Eritreans have been deported from a European country in recent months. Cases of dozens of more have been finalized as well for deportations reportedly. Secondly, Somaliland is making a push for a recognition. It is trying to influence the Donald Trump government by hiring lobbyists. A Somaliland minister is in the US these days. And lastly, the issue of unexploded ordnance is turning into a challenge in Tigray. Post war, unexploded bombs always pose a challenge to the lives of civilians. Hundreds have been killed in the last 2 years because of these unexploded bombs found accidentally during farming activities or during daily routine activities by the people of Tigray. Let's start, viewers. Firstly, Eritrea. By the way, uh, there are hard times ahead for Eritreans. This country has been relying on remittances. Eritreans have been fleeing their country through illegal migration routes. In the past, they were given preferential treatment while they used to file their cases for asylum in Europe, in Canada, in the US. But things have changed now. In the US, you're seeing what Trump government is doing. Trump government is deporting people. New laws being introduced. In some cases, Trump government is getting support of courts too. Europe is facing an economic challenge. European countries, I think, if they don't come out of economic hardships and if they're hit by recession, it will become increasingly difficult for Eritreans to get a foothold in Europe. European countries introducing new laws to make it difficult for illegal migrants to enter their countries or to stay there. Just like Trump government is implementing, introducing new provisions, new amendments there. Switzerland has deported 19 unaccompanied minors in the last 3 months. It is being reported by Swiss authorities. Deported to Eritrea. Eritrean government took back the minors while because they were unaccompanied. The Swiss government has finalized the cases of 50 more Eritreans that they should be deported. The 50 Eritreans are adults. Will they be taken by the Eritrean government? Eritrean government is not known for taking back its citizens from Europe. European countries have been trying to talk to Eritrean government. They were not on good terms with Eritrea in the past. Europe, EU, US imposed sanctions on Eritrean government in the past, but in recent years, European countries have been trying to improve the relations with Eritrea. Their main reason behind their efforts to improve ties with Eritrea is that they want to convince Eritrean government to take back those Eritreans who illegally enter Europe, which Eritrea will never agree to because, as I said earlier, remittance is a key source of earning for the Eritrean government. Brigade Nihamido also painted a very bad image of Eritreans. Brigade Nihamido's activities indirectly supported those groups which have been opposing the entry of foreigners, refugees into European countries. Some local political parties, local groups have been launching campaigns against foreigners in European countries. Brigade Nihamido's street violence actually made the case of those groups very strong. And ultimately, we saw that Brigade Ahmedo had to suspend its tactic of carrying out attacks on Eritrean government-backed festivals in Europe. But damage has been done. Now, Eritreans finding it difficult to seek asylum in Europe in North America. Secondly, about Somaliland hopes that it might be recognized as a country by new Trump government. Trump government is making big decisions, by the way. Unpredictable Trump can make big decisions. Somaliland government believe that Republicans are uh, more supportive of Somaliland's recognition as a country. Somaliland's Foreign Minister Abdirahman Dahir is in the US these days, holding talks with US government officials. Lobbyists have also been hired by Somaliland government in the US, and Somaliland government behind the scenes showed its willingness to host, to take Palestinians if they are deported from Gaza by Americans. And we know that Somaliland offered Berbera port and airport and placed a military base to the US in the past. Did some videos 2 years ago about it, and US military officers have been visiting Somaliland. They visited Berbera several times. Somaliland was hoping to have US military base. US military base is in Djibouti, but Djibouti has several military bases, foreign military bases. US has been considering the idea of establishing a military base in Somaliland. Somalia knows the intention of Somaliland government. Somalia offered some ports and airports to the US a few days ago when Hassan Sheikh wrote a letter to Trump government. Meanwhile, Abdirahman Dahir, Somaliland's foreign minister, is in Washington pushing the case for Somaliland's recognition as a country by the US. Lastly, was the issue of unexploded bombs is turning into a life-threatening challenge for the people of the Tigray region. Those who are beating the drums of war, another war, they should know that Tigray is not fully out of the war, which ended 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. Pretoria was signed in November 2022. 2 years and almost 2.5 years have passed since Pretoria. Still, people are dying in incidents involving unexploded bombs. In the last 2 years, 1,664 people were hit by unexploded ordnances in different parts of Tigray. 259 died, and remaining over 1,000 were injured in these incidents. These landmines, unexploded bombs are being identified, cleared, and diffused by a task force, by some specialized units established in Tigray. But you need money, you need equipment for that, and war was spread across Tigray. It's not that in just one area these bombs are being found. So this practice of identifying and diffusing bombs, it needs money. Money is being spent, but Tigray has very limited resources. Lots of sectors in Tigray need financial support. That is why those who preach for another war should know that people have no appetite for any war in Tigray. They're already dying. They're not out of the impact of the war, which ended over 2 years ago. Thanks for watching.